The 13th of November 1974 was the night Ronald DeFeo Jr. shot his mother, his father, and his 4 sisters while they slept, and the most terrifying part was not the blood, not the gunshots, but the silence. No screams echoed through the house, no neighbors heard a struggle. Every body was found lying straight in bed as if death itself had gently tucked them in. And later Ronald would say only this: "I heard voices, voices that told me to kill." That night wrapped 112 Ocean Avenue in a darkness so thick it felt alive, as if the house itself had been holding its breath for years, waiting for the exact second when evil would finally be unleashed. And when the first bullet tore through the quiet air of Amityville, New York, something ancient and hungry awakened within those walls, something that would never truly leave, because even before the murders, locals whispered that the land beneath the house was cursed, once used as a place where the Shinnecock tribe abandoned the sick and dying, a place where suffering soaked into the soil and refused to fade. And Ronald DeFeo Jr., a troubled, angry, drug-addicted young man, seemed less like the cause of the horror and more like its chosen instrument, moving through the house in the early hours of the morning with a rifle in his hands and an emptiness behind his eyes, firing shot after shot into the bodies of his own family. Yet somehow none of them ran, none of them fought back, none of them even turned over in their beds, as if an unseen force pressed them down, pinning them to their mattresses while death approached, room by room. And when dawn finally came and Ronald staggered into a local bar shouting that his parents had been shot, the police returned with him to a scene so disturbing it defied logic. 6 bodies, face down or face up, neatly arranged by fate. No signs of struggle, no neighbors awakened by gunfire, and a house that felt wrong, heavy, watching. And though Ronald confessed and was eventually sentenced to life in prison, his story kept changing, sometimes claiming he acted alone, sometimes claiming his sister helped him, and sometimes insisting that demonic voices drove him mad, voices that grew louder at night, voices that came from the walls, the floors, the darkness itself. And while the world tried to explain it away as mental illness or drugs, the house stood silent, waiting for its next victims.